Welcome to this video, guys, and in this video we're going to be looking at the 100 greatest sci-fi characters of all time. And in doing so we're going to be looking through this book, or magazine should I say. It's presented by Total Film and SFX, and basically it's looking at all the sci-fi greats, including from Star Wars, Doctor Who, Terminator, Star Trek, Aliens, Batman, etc. And so on. Now, by greatest, what they mean is the most kind of well-known and most recognisable, not necessarily the greatest as in the most heroic or the strongest or whatever. It's literally the most recognisable, the most well-known. So I'm going to actually skip, this page first. I paid £2 in a charity shop for this. Yeah, here's the bit from Dave Gold, the editor, about how he justifies what is the greatest. But before we get on with that, I'm going to skip the contents page because I don't want any spoilers there. I'm actually going to count down from 100 to 1, and you can watch along and try and react and guess which number one might be. Fast forward, of course, if you're not patient, but if you are, let's look through all these 100. So it starts with Mork from Mork and Mindy. And what's nice about this book is it also has this bio data for each and every one, where it says when they first appeared, what they're mainly in, who they portrayed by, so it's often the actor there, and some other bits and bobs, why they're great. I won't go in through all of it for every one of them. You can pause it and read that if you're really interested. But suffice it to say, 100 is Mork, played by Robin Williams. And then at number 99, we've got Davros, the Dalek's daddy. Next up, 98, we've got Walter Bishop, Double Trouble, from Fringe. 97, we've got Sarah Manning, Clone Ranger, from Orphan Black. So some of these are movies, some are TV series, of course. Then we've got Bender, from Futurama. Mace Windu, played by Samuel L. Jackson, from The Phantom Menace. Adding some serious cool to the Jedi Council that weren't very cool prior to that. Now, I think this is cheating slightly, but it's their charts, it's their book. But Kit from Knight Rider, it's a car. Is that a character? I guess it is still, but it's a car still. From Knight Rider, first appeared in 1982. Great. It was so cool back then, wasn't it? And it spoke, I believe. Yeah, and it went very fast. And generally just sort of did lots of rescuing. Anyway, number 93, we've got Khan from Star Trek Space Seed, 1967. We've got Dr. Robert Ford here from Westworld, slightly more recent. We've got Crichton from Farscape. Not the Crichton from Red Dwarf, although I do believe he's in here somewhere too. Number 90, we've got Morpheus from The Matrix. 89, we've got Catwoman. Feline sexy, it says. And what's interesting for some of these, including this one, is Catwoman has obviously been portrayed by various actresses over the years, and it's got a little list of who here, including Anne Hathaway, which I think is pictured here. Yeah. Sapphire next, played by Joanna Lumley, in a film called Sapphire and Steel, I've not seen that, from 1979. Cat is at 87, from the Mockingjay or Hunger Games films. Then we've got Baymax here at number 86, Your Flexible Friend. Chewbacca at 85. It's a shame he only made 85 odd. I would want Chewie to be a bit higher up the chart than that. But anyway, let the Wookiee win. Got Lady Penelope at number 84 from Thunderbird, 1965. She's bringing a touch of class to international rescue. Then we've got, who's this? Gaga, from Babylon 5. I haven't watched Babylon 5, so I'm sorry. I don't know much about these. I'll probably pronounce that wrong. And number 82, we've got Londo. They appear to be in the same shot, and Londo's just pipped Gaga to the post. There. Avon from Blake 7. Wow. Not So Trusted Leader. I watched that back in the day, and I feel like I do need to rewatch it. Didn't he have a thing for her? Servalan at number 79, I think so. But in between them, at number 80, we've got Aaron Sun from Farscape. And Wally. Oh, I love Wally. Got a lot of time for Wall-E. What a cute little robot he is. He's at number 78. Then we've got Caesar, the ape that changed the world. First appeared in Escape from the Planet of the Apes in 1971 as a little baby, but he grew up, and various people always appeared in various other films. Number 76, 7 of 9. The Borg that left the collective in Star Trek Voyager, season 4. Marvin. So this is in the, I was going to say the remake. No, it's not. It's the original Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The depressed robot. Life. Don't talk to him about life. Right, next we've got River Tam at number 74 from Firefly. The girl with the dark secret. Then we've got the Fantastic Four. Now that's cheating because that's not one character, it's 4, right? And it's saying you've got Mr. Fantastic, the Thing, the Invisible Woman, the Human Torch. Yeah, cheating a bit, but I'm not gonna sue. Number 72, The Master from Doctor Who, played by a few different people as well over the years. I am the Master and you will obey me. Right, now we've got a little break, I think. And this is Gender's Game, a brief history of sci-fi sex swappers. So people who've changed gender, potentially, throughout the history of that character. So I've got Holly, or Hilly from Red Dwarf. Changed from a man to a woman. Various others on this page, as you can see. Right, number 71, Worf. Number 70, Ava from Ex Machina, which was a fantastic film, I thought. Kind of about AI and stuff. It's a good film. Number 6 is 69 from Battlestar Galactica. And then, what's this? Oh, it's a comic strip featuring Gene Hunt, who's number 68. And was from Life on Mars. Bill and Ted, again, cheating because there's 2 people, but I'm not going to go on about that because I think there'll be lots of instances of multiple people at one kind of award, if you like. Bill and Ted, anyway, totally bodacious dudes. They come in at 67. And they've got Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxy films at number 66. Then we've got Roy Batty, classic performance. Look at him cuddling that little dove there from Blade Runner, played by Rutger Hauer. Rest in peace. Then we've got Quatermass, a very old one, this, from 1953, and it says, this made me laugh, the UK's pipe-smoking answer to Mulder and Scully. He's at number 64. Number 63, Gort, from The Day the Earth Stood Still. I do believe I watched that film. I found it hard to watch, if I'm honest. Anyway, I know it's a classic. Number 62, Darth Maul with his horny head. Number 61 is Barbarella, played by Jane Fonda. Sex and the Sci-Fi, it says. Then we've got number 60, Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who, played by John Barrowman, who is like Scottish Tom Cruise, I always think. Then we've got Crichton, spelt differently, different character. This is the Crichton from Red Dwarf, who's been around since 1988. Love the shape of his head. Then we got Thor, number 58. Not even halfway yet, can you believe? Chris Hemsworth, there's a little interview with him, look there, because he obviously played that character. We've got Kylo Ren at number 57. We've got Starbuck at 56 from Battlestar Galactica. Nice tattoo. Black Widow at number 55. Played most recently by Scarlett Johansson, I think. Oh, no. Not. Yes. From Russia with lovely fighting moves. Then Rose Tyler, who was Billy Piper, yeah, in Doctor Who. 53, it's Mal Reynolds from Firefly. Looking very dapper there. 52 is Dave Lister from Red Dwarf. Oh, and then we've got Rimmer at 51. Now then, yes, I think that he would be very pleased to have just pipped Dave Lister to the post. He would be teasing him about that, I think. And Dave Lister would be very moany and whiny about the fact that Rimmer had beaten him there. Anyway, 2 classic characters there from the Red Dwarf comedy. 50 is Frankenstein's Monster, bless it, from 1818. I suppose it appeared in the book, didn't it? Yeah. Hal, the computer, from Space Odyssey 2001. Data, or Data, from Star Trek, The Next Generation at 48. Then we've got Sarah Jane Smith, who appeared in Doctor Who at number 47. Professor X from the X-Men movies. Here he is, portrayed by Patrick Stewart. 45, Optimus Prime from the Transformers. Amazing. Love him. He is a robot in disguise for sure. He's been around a while as well. First appeared in 1980, apparently. Uhura from the original Star Trek. Amazing. In 1966. Number 43, Robbie the Robot from Forbidden Planet. 42, we've got Magneto from the X-Men by Sir Ian McKellen. The $6 Million Man in his orange suit. Number 41. Number 6 from The Prisoner at number 40. They had a good time, didn't they, putting this together? Still got loads to go, guys. Loads. Godzilla's in at number 39. And there's a little kind of break here to expand on Godzilla a bit more. Wow. So, there we go. Maria from Metropolis. She's been around, or it's been around. She's been around since 1927. We've got The Predator in at number 37. Judge Dredd in at number 36. Lots of classic characters coming up now. E.T. Phone Home in at number 35. The Alien. Flash Gordon at number 34. There's a bit more here, look, about Flash. You can read about that. Classic film it was. Hulk's in at number 33. He's been here since 1962. Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is the Jedi mentor you were looking for. Yeah, we were. He looks very sort of hot, doesn't he? I suppose it must have been hot filming in the desert with that kind of outfit on. So he probably was very hot. Played by Alec Guinness, of course. That's number 32. Rick Deckard from Blade Runner, played by Harrison Ford at number 31. Very cool. 30 is Yoda. Judge him not by his size, it says. And then we've got Nick Fury at number 29. And Dr. Peter Venkman at 28. I wonder if we've got the other Ghostbusters in here. He's the first one I've seen, and surely he's the most popular. Maybe they've not included the others. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Number 27, C-3PO. We're doomed. Bit irritating, but he looks amazing. Boba Fett has beaten him, of course, at number 26. I really loved the colours of his outfit. I don't know, just the sort of faded pastels. Yeah, they were good. Right, number 25, Neo from The Matrix. He knows Kung Fu. Luke Skywalker, oh my gosh, 24. I thought he might be a bit higher up, but there he is. I really like this suit that he's wearing as well. So there he is. He's been around since 1977. 24. 23 is Captain America, a superhero out of time. And then got Sarah Connor from the Terminator films in at number 22, played by Linda Hamilton. And she's got a dog. The Joker, he's a baddie. You Gotta Laugh in at number 21. Marty McFly. He's so iconic that there's a band named after him. Yeah, he's very iconic. He was amazing in that film. Mad Max, the Road Warrior. He's been played, now then, Mel Gibson started him off, didn't he? And Tom Hardy's finished him off. I don't know if anyone else is going to play him in the future. I noticed there's a spin-off. What's it called? I don't know. There's a new film in that franchise coming out, it seems, very soon. So that was number 19. We're getting there. 18 is Wolverine. Yes. 17 is Mulder and Scully. So you get a pair here. You get the two of them. It says something about you can't have a Mulder without a Scully, and you can't have a Scully without a Mulder. It's true. They sort of complement each other. You can't separate them. All that simmering tension between them. It says the most famous couple of the 90s, possibly. You decide. Number 16, Captain Picard From Star Trek The Next Generation, Wonder Woman at number 15, classic. She's been around since 1941, don't you know? In her satin tights, fighting for your rights. Number 14, bless it, R2-D2, with his multiple gadgetry. Yeah, a Jedi's best friend. Number 13 is RoboCop. It's very metallic. And the stuff here, a little breakout here, the clone versus the cyborg. It says they're both lawmen of the future, but just how similar are Judge Dredd and RoboCop really? So it's a bit of a comparison. Yeah, they are similar. I never really thought too much about that, but they are similar, aren't they? I guess, yeah, but RoboCop was inspired by Judge Dredd to a degree. Right, Iron Man is on number 12. Metal clothes maketh the metal man, it says. Batman, brooding Batman at number 11. Gotham's Dark Knight. He's been around since 1939 in the comics, don't you know? Love this shot. Just love the textures, like his suit and the lighting, and then the kind of the moisture on the. Is that the Batmobile? I don't know. I just like it. Number 10, Princess Leia or Leia. You can pronounce that however you like. Redefine the role of the damsel in distress. Yeah, she's been around since 1977 too. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? I like all these little quotes and stuff. It's nice. Right, number 9 is Spider-Man. Yeah, you couldn't really have not had him. And it's a very respectable number for him. Number 8, Ellen Ripley. Wow. Get away from her, you bitch, she says. First appeared in Alien 1979. Appeared in a few more films after that. And there's some more here. More in-depth stuff about Ellen Ripley. I have a cat that looks almost identical to her cat. What was it called? Jones, I think it was called, wasn't it? Mine's called William, but similar. Similar deal. Now then, we've got the Terminator with some of his head missing at number 7. Played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And there's a bit more about him as well here, look. I love that. Amazing. Number 6, Captain James T. Kirk. Oh, they're all very iconic now. Now we're getting to the single digits. Number 5 is Superman. He's been played by a few different people as well, hasn't he, over the years? And we first knew about him in 1938 in the comics. Intergalactic asylum seeker becomes a world saviour. Bless him. Right, Darth Vader at number 4. Yes, I find your lack of faith disturbing. The Man in Black is back at number 4. Ooh, number 3 is The Doctor. Wow. And I don't know how many people have played The Doctor now up to date. There's loads, aren't there? Here's the official TV Doctors and some alternate ones here. Reese Shearsmith's had a pop as well. So loads. More stuff about Doctor Who here. I won't go into too much detail. Comedy Doctors. There's so many different Doctors. Spock. Number 2. Look at those ears. His appearance at number 2 is only logical. Yes. So it's only been played by those 2 people. Mainly Leonard Nimoy, to be fair. And then at number 1... Oh, once we've seen a bit more about Spock over these pages, he's looking older there, look. It's Han Solo. Who'd have guessed that? Who'd have thought it? Did anyone guess that? If you watched this video from start to finish and you didn't skip and this is coming as a surprise to you, then, well, A, perhaps it shouldn't be a surprise. He is an iconic sci-fi character and hero. But also, I'd like to say well done for watching it all and staying tuned. Hope you found it interesting. Here's a kiss about to happen, or is it? There he is in Carbon Freeze. It was possibly his best role, right? Or was it in Blade Runner? Or maybe Indiana Jones. I don't know, he's been in so many good things. There's a few pages more about this going solo. So on. More and more. Right, and then we come to the end. So that's the end of this video. 100 characters culminating in Han Solo. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Bye for now.